Sexual attraction, or love, or desire, or lust. I've learned to look at these as temporary and largely biologically driven needs. They're wonderful to embrace and bathe me in, but they pale in comparison to the strong and meaningful bonds I can build with someone who becomes a close and intimate friend, regardless of whether I find myself sexually involved with that friend. Is it possible to love someone without desiring sexual involvement with them? Is it possible to desire someone sexually without feeling love for them? Is it possible to love multiple people and feel sexually attracted to all of them? These are questions I invite you to inquire about within yourself. It's easy to fall prey to the social conditions we're all pushed under. We're taught to confuse love and falling in love, whereas falling in love is in many cases merely sexual attraction, and has little to go with helping determine whether someone's a compatible life partner. Love goes much deeper than sexual attraction. Profound unconditional love relates to partnering and enabling each other to pursue life to its full extent. From personal experience, the more I love someone that way, the less I am sexually interested in them, as the needs and desires I experience initially give way to something more spiritually meaningful to me. At that point, my relationship with that person transforms into a much more meaningful kind of friendship. I would therefore say that those people I love most in the world are, ultimately, my most significant friends. To me, there is no such thing as just friends. Friendship being in itself as wonderful a relationship as I could ever expect from someone. If your needs for love get in the way of friendship, then I would again invite you to inquire with yourself. Whom do those needs serve? Do they serve you? And I mean the inner and genuinely authentic you, beyond the ego. Do they serve the person you love? Feel and understand your needs, such that they serve you, and so that it's not you serving your needs. Needs are a beautiful tool that can bring great joy if we are conscious of them. They can bring great suffering if we become their slaves. But these are the mistakes most people make. 1. You'll always hope for more, or wonder if you two could finally end up together one day, when the time is right. While this is a possibility, holding on to it stops you from being fully invested in other people. 2. You'll never be a good friend, because part of you will always be a little selfish with her. You'll never completely like the person they're dating or be as supportive as you should be if they're going through a breakup, because part of you will be happy. 3. You'll always treat them like someone you're dating. You'll cancel plans if they want to meet up. You'll make it a point to look extra good that day, and you'll always prioritize them over your other friends. 4. You'll never feel like your friendship is enough. You'll always be longing for more time together, deeper conversations, more trips, and all the quality time you can get with them alone, because that's really what you want. You don't want to hang out with them in large groups. 5. You'll be hesitant to introduce them to the person you're dating, because the person you're dating might easily pick up on your vibes and know that you actually like or even love your friend. 6. You'll always be a threat to the person they're dating, because they can also tell that you want more, that you know too much, or maybe you try too hard, and so you'll always be the least favorite friend. 7. You'll always overthink things, or read too much into their actions. Were they a little more flirtatious today? Did they look at you a little differently? You will magnify every little action because you want to believe that you both feel the same way about each other. 8. It's awkward for your other friends, because they know or they can feel it. They're always caught in the middle. They're either trying so hard to get you two together or trying to make you two avoid each other because they don't want drama or anyone getting hurt. 9. You'll always compare your dates to them. And that's unfair because you have a lot of memories together, inside jokes, mutual friends, and more topics to talk about. So of course, you're more likely to enjoy your time with them because you like them and you actually have a lot of things to talk about, so you'll never get bored. 10. You'll never move on if you're still friends. If you've been stuck in the friend zone for years, it's not going to change overnight, and you're only making it harder on yourself to move on or even fall in love with someone else. If you want to move on, you have to make the hard decision to let them go, even if it means losing them as a friend, because that was never what you wanted anyway.